Yes, people, welcome to this special edition GyalDem City podcast meets the ManDem United podcast, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I am also joined by Yan City. So obviously, because we didn't get GyalDem City this morning, we decided to do this special collaboration show. So you got myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, representing ManDem United, and of course you have that side. There we go. See how I did that? That was cold. That. You know what I'm saying? That's cold. Representing GyalDem City, we have Yan City. First and foremost, Yan City, what you telling me? Are you good? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look at you, all smiles and that. You always all smiles when you start this show. Get me? Yeah, it's excellent. That's what we like to see. Shame about it's always good seeing you, but shame about the shirt. But it is what it is, isn't it? We move. We move. Just want to say to everyone anyway, before we do start the show, please make sure you hit this. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button on the video is very important. You do that. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go to YouTube, type in Sarcasm City, and share it across all your socials as well. We really appreciate it. And that you can see here, there's a few people. This is going live to your Yan City. This is live on your Twitter. So people who are on Yan City's Twitter, yes, because it's the GyalDem City show. You know what I'm saying? So whoever's live, whoever's watching on Periscope, get over to YouTube, type in Sarcasm City, and subscribe to it. You get what I'm saying? Am I getting feedback, or is it just me? Was there a bit of an echo? Are we good?
No, it's good.
All right, cool. I thought it was just me. Right, Red Dead United TV says big up, Flawless. Salute. Jeremiah Ojad says, yo, Flawless. Hi, Yannick. Salute to you, Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? RB says, yo, guys. Salute to you, RB. Shout out my dumb Manny as well, Fake Football TV. I did a show with him, Aaron, and Elite KJ. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel as well, because he's got plenty of content coming. You feel me? Shout out my guy Bits and Bubs. He says yes, my Yan City and Bits and you was on Bits and Bubs' show. Let him know. Let him know. Go on, let him know what it was
about. Football show because it's international break, so it's on Bits and Bobs YouTube. So check that out. Subscribe to his channel. Like the video. So yeah.
There you go. Harvey says, watch out for Sinead. Hold on, let's keep the water close, bro. You run fools, you know. I ain't getting into this, you know. You know what I'm saying? You lot even went over to Said. Shout out Said and Adamatic. I was watching their live stream on United Central, and you lot were chatting ish in the comments about that. Bits above says, Flawless, how you gonna wear City colours by accident? You know what I'm saying? Accident. Imagine I am. Imagine. Red Dead says Flawless in negotiations and that. No negotiations go over. You get me? The window is closed. The window is closed. I just want to say again to everyone who's watching the video live right now, hit the like button, share it across all your socials, and subscribe to the YouTube, which is Sarcasm City, and hit the notification bell. But all right, let's get into the show. So what we're going to do is talk about both Manchester clubs, of course. We'll discuss who's better equipped to win the Premier League, who's better equipped to win the Champions League, season reviews so far for both teams, and expectations for both teams. All right, so since it's you, Yan City, we'll start.
He's right.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, here we go. It's not a hot chick yesterday. What are you telling me and that? What's going on? I see you on Saeed's thing. This girl was talking the most crud and that. Like, yeah, Flawless is the biggest jealous. He dumped me, blah, blah. That's what she said in the comments. I was like, yeah, you got jokes. And yeah, I mean, you got jokes. I don't even know who you are. You get me? These catfishes out here trying to get, man. You get me? You must think I'm foolish. But yeah. All right, so where do you want to start? We can start with who's better equipped to win the Champions League or the Premier League. So we'll start Yan City wherever you want to.
Okay. In terms of the Premier League,
yeah,
I'd say us. Simply because the squad that we have has most of them have won it before, whereas the squad that you've got at the moment, most of them haven't won it before. So I think that plays a big part. I always say that in terms of the Champions League for us. I think a lot of our players haven't won it before, and I think that does kind of play into their psychological side of it. It doesn't matter how good you are on the pitch. City can't seem to get as far in the Champions League as I think we should be going, and I think it is a mentality issue. I think the players kind of, even though they say, yeah, we want to win it, I don't know whether they believe they can win it. Whereas, you know, I don't know if it's the club, because the club haven't won it before. I think that plays into it as well, because I definitely felt with Liverpool, because of their history and because they've won it so many times, their players went into that season where they won it thinking, we can win this. You know, because really and truly, the first time they got to a final, they shouldn't have been. At that time, they weren't playing the football that they were playing when they won it. and I don't think really they should have been there, because I think they were in the Europa League final the year before. So to go from the Europa League final to the Champions League finals, a big step, and their players actually believed that they could win it, whereas I don't think our players do. So in terms of best equipped, I'd say we're best equipped to win both, based off our squads right now. But I think Man United are more confident in Europe than City, just based off your history. That's what I would say.
Okay, we're going to get to some of the stuff you said. Jeremiah Ojan says Tottenham are winning the league and Bayern Munich are winning the Champions League. Are you a Spurs fan? Are you a Spurs fan, by the way?
He's a
United fan. So where have you got? Oh, yeah, you were the one who said on one of the shows that you had Spurs winning the league. Okay, all right. Why Not Sentiment FC says hi, Flawless. He's saying hello to Sinead as well. Indiana says, I'll be putting my house on another striker before you know it. Salute to Indiana. I'll be on his show 10:30 today, actually. So 10:30 tonight. I'll be on his show. I'll let him explain further details in the comments, and then I'll put it up on the screen. Indiana. So Flawless, should you be wearing sky blue? I'm not a City fan. You know what it is? Blue just happens to be my favorite color. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like, I prep for shows. I do a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? This was the only hoodie I had in it. So I was like, it is what it is. But sorry about that. Pardon me. But yeah, in regards to, as what you were saying as well, in terms of who's better equipped, the Premier League, I agree. I think Manchester City, definitely. I think you lot have missed the boat on the Champions League. I think you should have won it, or at least reached the final at this point. Last year, definitely you should have reached the final. There was the season you got knocked out by Real Madrid, if I remember correctly, 1-0. I think it was on overall.
Yeah, that was the semi.
Yeah, it was a semi, and it's like all you needed was to score one goal in that away leg, the second leg, and you go through. Say that again.
They didn't even have a shot till like 80-something minutes in. It was ridiculous. But we had Pellegrini. I think that semi-final under Pep, it's a different story. But under Pellegrini at that time.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. However many is that? So you've been to one semi-final. Have you been to another semi-final, or is it just the one semi-final?
No, that's it. We can't. The thing is, under Pep, we've not got past the quarters, isn't it? But I don't know. Some clubs are different. Some clubs go from not even qualifying one year to being in the final the next year. We tend to be consistently qualifying for the Champions League, consistently getting through the group. We win the group the majority of the time. The only time we haven't won the group is years ago when we used to get like Bayern Munich and Barcelona and them sort of teams who was so dominant in Europe. But then it just seems to be, I think with Pep, it's overthinking. You can see as clear as day. We play our normal game of football, we're through. But no, he doesn't play like that. So
okay. So people in the comments, let us know who you think is more equipped. I mean, who's in a better position to win the Premier League and Champions League out of both Manchester clubs. So let us know in the comments, please, and we will go through that. So yeah, Premier League, like I was stated, I reckon I agree with you. But Champions League, this is why this idea came to me this morning. I was like, what we're going to do for this show? Because even though I don't rate the Manchester United manager, we have players in who can have moments of individual brilliance and have great games that can cause us to win matches, especially with the attacking talent Manchester United have. I say this all the time. Yes, I don't rate the manager. Yes, we're inconsistent. No, I don't think we can win the league. But I believe cup competition, i.e. FA Cup, a League Cup, a Champions League, and especially as well, if you look at the talent around in the Champions League as well, it's not the best. Like if you take out Bayern Munich, there's no other team that I fear at all. There's no other standout team you look at and be like if you ask someone now who's the second best team in the Champions League, who would you say it is? I'm asking you. This is what I'm saying.
Oh God.
Is it you lot? Is it Liverpool? Yeah, you lot. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think I'd say in Europe, Liverpool are ahead of us just because a mentality factor. If you play man for man, you know, in the teams, then obviously we're better than a lot of the teams. It's how you play together in Europe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Some teams are crap in the league, but in Europe they do all right. I think with your manager, he tends to get big results in big games. So I think like you struggled most against Istanbul. So I think if you go through and you get a big team, you're more likely to win than if you go through and you get, you know, I don't know, Atalanta or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You're probably more likely to lose to them than you would to lose to Madrid or something like that, which is crazy. So I agree with you there. I feel like you could have individual brilliance. And I think in the Champions League, that's what you need. A little bit of luck sometimes.
Yes.
Bit of individual brilliance. Whereas we don't tend to play like that. We tend to dominate the whole game and then concede a goal. You know, and then like how many times have we been out on aggregate? I think the last like 4 times we've been out is on aggregate. We don't go out by getting knocked out. We go out like 4-4 against Spurs. Monaco, it was 6-6. Like just crazy scoreline. So
6-6, you know. I forgot about that. It's 6-6, you know. That's wild.
Yeah, it's mad.
No, that's very wild. I'm just there. The comments you lot are getting it in the comments. You lot are joking. Salute to everybody who is watching. Sorry, man's there sipping coffee and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep going. Indiana says all 3 of you lot do a shows. Oh yeah, this is back to the comment because someone was like, "Yo, flawless." This was the ManDem United show. Was it on either the Tuesday or the Thursday? And someone was like, "Yo, I swear you're a triplet. I see you everywhere in it." I'm not a triplet, people in it, but salute in it. You get what I'm saying? Like I appreciate that. Ahmed says, yes, guys. Hey, any of the mods who are watching this right now, please get everyone to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Get me, be on job mods. You get what I'm saying? We need them on job mods. Jeremiah Olgen says, when Aguero gets injured, City just look dead. Prime, shout out my dumb Prime, said it wouldn't surprise me if Man United win the Champions League this season. I get what you're saying, and that's not so much on Manchester United being that good. That's just Manchester United, yes, having the individual players they have, but on the other side is minus Bayern Munich. There's no teams I feel like that. United have played, we're in the group of death, even though I thought that was way over the top. We beat the finalists and we beat one of the semi-finalists, you get what I'm saying? So it's like we beat two of the top 4 from here or whatever. Like, did Leipzig make the semi-final or the quarterfinals?
It was the semi.
Yeah, they made the semi-finals, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, PSG, I think.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, yes, it might have been. So yeah, so it's like, and you look at the other teams, Liverpool obviously injured. Liverpool aren't what they were last season. City aren't what they were last season. Real Madrid and Barcelona have their issues. Who else? Why not Manchester United? Especially if we get a good manager in as well. You know what I'm saying? Shaha Manny said, listen, I'm on patrol, smash the like button. Yo, Manny, I'm going to have to make you a mod as well. I will do that. Definitely. There we go. Indiana. Yeah, this is the show that'll be on at 10:30 in it. The first 11 YouTube is first 11, but that's first 11, but first XI, and then first XI_XI on Twitter. Said flawless, my guys. Salute. Like I said, I'll be over there at 10:30. Ahmed says, yeah, 16 watching. We need 16 likes. Yes, smash the likes. Yeah, I mean, share the vid as well. Everybody loves Chris, who is on the prep. See that? This is from you. You know what I'm saying? You got them fans on Twitter and that, Yan City. I've been telling you this. Said United have no shot. Definitely a City fan. We have a shot just because of the players Manchester United have. So I think we're both in agreement. It seems that when it comes to the Premier League, it's Manchester City. But when it comes to the Champions League, it's Manchester United, which is wild considering how bad Manchester United have been.
You know what? I still don't think you've got a better chance, but
we do have a better chance.
Yeah, I can just see how you could win it. Do you know what I mean?
We have a better chance. We do have a better chance, though. That's because you lot have missed the boat. I swear down in it. This is me, all no bias aside. I think the times you're talking about, look at the teams you've been knocked out to. Real Madrid, all right, it was Real Madrid, but all you needed was the one. All you needed was the one away goal to win it. Lyon, Monaco, Spurs. Here are the teams you have been knocked out by. These are not elite Euro. If it was Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, yeah, we're not kind of elite.
It's not though, because like we haven't beat Lyon, but we beat them Bayern Munich 50% of the time we play them. So it's mad because it's almost like if we had the harder team, would we do better? Who knows? Do you know what I mean? But I think Pep definitely, if we're playing a big team, I don't know. I think he sets up differently personally, but who knows?
Does that concern you about him overthinking? Because this is the last roll of the dice. Because I think he's leaving at the end of the season, and me and you have spoken on this, and you said the same. So this is his last roll of the dice. Does that worry you?
No, because I think he's said it all along since he's been here. If he doesn't win it, he'll leave. So, you know, maybe someone can come in and win it if he doesn't. I don't know, but I think the players need to step up as well. Because, like, as much as I can, you know, blame Pep a little bit last time, we shouldn't be missing open nets in the Champions League when you need to be going through. Like, at the end of the day, our players have to take some responsibility. And I think Pep gets a lot of the blame, but really the team that he puts out are good enough to beat Lyon. So, yeah, I think it's excuses. kind of blaming the manager all the time. I think they need to take some responsibility. They all want to win it, so you need to go out there and win it yourself. Do you know what I mean? Aguero wanted to win the league. He went out there and won us the league. Do you know what I mean? Yaya Toure, how many trophies has he won us single-handedly?
Yeah,
you know,
ridiculous. He's ridiculously good. Like that one season where he scored like 20 goals was ridiculous. He looked like a year 11 playing against like year 7. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Just someone who was just physically more imposing. This guy just pick up the ball from the halfway line and then just run to the goal and put it in. It's ridiculous. Like, obviously, being a United fan, man used to hate, but I can give him his proper props now. In it, like usually I have a lot of players that I like, and it really annoys me. But now they've left, I can kind of like critical about him, like Yaya Toure, David Silva. Once Aguero leaves, like I'm going to proper delve into that because I think he is. I'll say this now. I think he's one of the most underappreciated strikers in Premier League history, without question. If you look at his goal return, and then the fact that he's always injured, but yet he averages pretty much 30 goals a season, 25 goals a season, but he's injured for 2-3 months. If he was fit, I think he would have took Shearer's record already.
Oh yeah. And he'd have the Golden Boot every year if he was fit.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes,
he's always 1 or 2 games up, 1 or 2 goals off with like 10 games left.
This is what I'm saying, isn't it?
Yeah, he would have it every year.
Right, you fact. Shout out Lauren Wood. She says, what's going on? What's going on? Ahmed says, flawless. If Pep wins nothing this season, I think he's off. He would quit. I think he's gone regardless. I think if he wins the Premier League, he'll bounce. If he wins the Champions League, he'll bounce. If he wins them both, go out on a high. If he wins nothing, go anyway. Someone said this though. Do you reckon the fact that Pep is looking like he'll leave regardless of what happens, that's why Manchester City didn't go as strong in the transfer market as we expected? Because I said this, what Chelsea did in the transfer market, I expected from Manchester City.
I don't know, because City, they've kind of come out and explained their reasons why they didn't go hard in the I don't know, like now what's coming out is they're saying that they're going to try and buy a striker and that they might get someone that's a little bit older in January. So I don't know if they're going to bring someone back, because people are saying Balotelli and Dzeko are kind of available. So I don't know if they'll try and bring one of them back. And then obviously go for, I think at the moment, the rumours flying around are Haaland. So, and then go for him. I don't know. But I don't know. Because Pep is saying at the moment that he's not making the decision yet, but it's going to be a year by year sort of contract. So it's not like he's going to sign a 5-year deal and stay for 5 years, but he could stay for 5 years. It's just going to be year by year. Okay. But a lot of City fans aren't really happy with that, because they're saying we need some clarification of if he's going to stay or not. If he's going to go, we need to know that he's going to go, rather than him just kind of leaving. But I don't know. The club have it all. You know, they don't expose their plans. They were after Pep for years. You know, before we found out they were in for Pep, and then they had him in. So I think if they have got someone lined up, they'll be doing that now.
No, I hear that. Yeah, because you lot prepped for Pep long before he got there. So I hear that. Here's a question for you, Yan City. He says, Yan City, why does Pep always need to prove how smart he is in these big Champions League ties? Always trying to do some sort of foolishness and make it out like he's a tactician like Jose.
To be honest, that's Pep.
Yeah. I hear that. But,
by the way, not Yannick. But yeah.
No. It's not Yannick. It's Yan City, innit? Let's put that out there right now. It's Yan City. You know what I mean? Yan City. You know what I'm saying? Go on. I'll let you answer.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because he's been there, done it. He's won it as a player. He's won it as a manager. And he just thinks, let's try. I don't understand it, because anyone can see, even before we played Leon, everyone was saying, I hope he doesn't overthink it again. And the lineup came out and everyone was like, oh God, here we go. Leon was through. So City fans kind of knew before it even kicked off that we were going out based on the lineup. And then based on how the game went, that's why I always put a little bit on the players for this, because even though the lineup wasn't ideal, the way that game went, like De Bruyne got the equalizer and then they missed an open net. So the players have to take some responsibility. As bad as the lineup was, and as much as Pep overthought it tactically, the players still could have and should have won that game in my eyes. So I don't know. It's a mess, but we'll see. Because I think this year, I can't see that he will be allowed to get away with doing it again. Like, I think people are just going to say, look, Pep, you need to play how you played last week against whoever we played the week before. Because I just can't see they're going to let him overthink it again.
He's definitely could overthink it, because now even more so if you reach a quarterfinal or a semi-final, the pressure intensifies. Like, it was already a lot before this, but people already put that on you. It's going to be your last season, etc., etc. You're this great manager, which we know you are. You have a fantastic resume, but this is the itch that you can't scratch. You need to get this Champions. You need to win the Champions League for your. I can't say, because he cemented his legacy, because Pep is Pep. Like, look at people like his legacy is cemented, but it's like this will take you to God tier to me. At the moment, you're like top tier. When it comes to management, you're top tier, but you're not in the elite Hall of Fame. You're getting towards the Hall of Fame status, but you're not in the elite Hall of Fame. Whereas this will take you into the elite Hall of Fame, winning a Champions League with City, especially being the first one, etc., etc.
Yeah. It's a bit. I think that's why the pressure's so high. I think if he was at Man United, they've won it before. So even though he would still be expected to win it if he spent money and whatever, I think because you won it before, the pressure's not there. Whereas for City, you would be the first manager to win it. It's a lot of pressure.
True.
So I think that plays into it as well. There's a lot of reasons psychologically why City struggle in the Champions League. I don't think it's all to do with how we actually play on the pitch, because there's no way we should be losing to Tottenham. So,
this is what I'm saying. Like, I named the teams that you went out to. It's like you should not be going out to them type of teams. Shout out my bro Stro in the building. This guy always got foolishness to say. He says, "Take your hood down, Flawless. Hit the like button if you get this to likes. If we get the likes to 25, Flawless will take his hood down." No, I won't. I didn't comb my hair today, so no, I won't be taking it down. That's why I'm hooded up. It's simple as that. Prime says Pep needs in capital letters another sabbatical. Jeremiah Ojan agreeing with you. He said Pep needs to stop changing formations when it comes to the Champions League knockout. He's going to be under so much pressure. Like, it's going to be very interesting to see what he does. It's going to be very, very, very interesting.
He used the option to just play how we normally play, though. He tries the difficult thing. It's not like he's got to try. It's not like he's playing the same football and it's not working. And we're saying, Pep, it's not working in the Champions League. Like, we're literally saying it works for us every week. Do it in the Champions League. You know, even this season, it's interesting, though. Because this season, his lineup in the Champions League is stronger and more attacking than his lineup in the league. So I think this year he's actually kind of doing it the other way around. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I can't predict. City are so unpredictable. I can't even tell you.
We'll find out.
It's Yalaka,
It's Yan City, and again, we don't let her lie to you. It's Yan City. Andrew Ellis said, you should do a Cortland show soon, Flawless. Yeah, man, that's on the horizon. We are going to do some form. Obviously, we're adding shows expeditiously to Sarcasm City TV. So, yeah, we will add some form of call-in show. I don't know when or what, but it's in the mind. But we are launching a new show on Wednesday. We're aiming for 2, but we definitely have a new show starting on Wednesday. So watch this space. Stroll here says, right, one sec. He says, serious question. Klopp was brought to secure Liverpool the league. Pep was brought in to win the Champions League. If he doesn't win it, would his time be classed as a failure as you were already winning leagues? I'll let you answer that first, and then I'm answer that question.
It's interesting because a lot of City fans would agree in terms of he's not, like, a lot of people would say he's won the league, but so did Mancini, so did Pellegrini. So as great as an achievement it was, he's not really done much better. I disagree a little bit because I think for him to win it back to back and win it the way he did, he's definitely improved on what we had under Mancini and Pellegrini. Like, with Mancini, we won the league. To be honest, Mancini kickstarted the success. Do you know what I mean? We won an FA Cup. You know, we won the league. So I think Mancini's always going to be held highly in Man City fans' hearts just because of what he did as a manager. Pellegrini, less so because he kind of came in, he had Mancini's team, he won the league with Mancini's team, and then we kind of deteriorated under him and didn't, you know, we lost that final to Wigan. So I think Pellegrini gets a little more stick from our fans than Pep, but then at the same time, we got the furthest we've got in the Champions League. So it's, I don't know, it's a difficult one. I wouldn't say he's been a failure, because if you look at what he's won for City in the short time he's been here, it's decent. Do you know what I mean? But I think the Champions League is what it's all kind of hanging on. And I think that probably adds to the pressure. So it's, I don't know. I think he will leave at the end of the season, just because I think he needs time to grieve for his mum. So I think he will leave, but I don't know if he'll have the Champions League when he goes. Kind of don't think so.
Okay, I hear that. And yeah, I echo pretty much a lot of what you stated there. He's definitely not a failure, because he's come in, won the league, won back-to-back leagues, domestic trebles. He's won everything in the country. So to say he's a failure is wrong. I would say he's underachieved solely in the Champions League, of course.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Overall, it's definitely not a failure. If someone would have said, all right, Pep's going to come in and you're going to win everything bar the Champions League, we would have been like, okay, that's successful. It's not exactly what you wanted. It's not 10-10, but it's 9. I would say it's a 9. You get me? It's reign overall. You would class it like I said, you won Premier League title, check. Back-to-back Premier Leagues, which has only been done by 2 other clubs. Domestic trebles. You won the FA Cup, won League Cup, played great football, record points total, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the best football we've seen. One of the best teams we've seen. Some of the best players we've seen. And this is me as a United fan. This is how you know I'm unbiased. I will give begrudgingly.
As well, even if Pep does leave, if you look at who he's brought in, a lot of our players are quite young. So Gabriel, Ruben Diaz are both 23. Do you know what I mean? Edison's 27, I think, which is quite young for a goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? We've got Sterling, who's like 25, I think. You know, De Bruyne is one of the oldest ones. He's like 30, so he'll probably go, you know, in about 3 years or whatever. But I think we have quite a lot of young players that could potentially spend a long time at Man City. So it might even be like a Mancini situation where he leaves and then they win the league the next year, but it's his team that are winning the league. So I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get some of the comments. GNA shout out ads. He says gang shit with fire emojis. Salute to you each and every time. GNA TV is a new channel. That's my Young G ads and also Jim. So make sure you go subscribe to that. Get me bare people putting out enough people creating content. That's what I'll say. Enough people. GNA TV says flawless bluer than an Irish sky blood. Ha, hilarious. Hilarious. And that blue just happens to be my favorite color. That's what it is. So be it, you know what I'm saying? Well, Man's United through and through. Fred Chacha, yeah, me. I love that. I hope that's your real name, Chacha. You know, that's a sick surname. I love that. That's his big up flawless. Salute to you. Question for you here. We'll go actually before we do, to everybody watching, please make sure you hit the like button on the video if you're watching this on the Sarcasm City YouTube. Share it right now across all your socials. So share it. If you're on Twitter, share it, retweet it. If you're on Facebook, share it. Instagram, share it. Wherever, share it and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You get GyalDem City. It goes live every Saturday, 11:30, and it's normally Yan City Way and Rose talking everything Manchester City plus more. It's like your start to the Premier League weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what his class does, and you get that every Saturday, 11:30. Yeah, that was lovely. That was a lovely segue. I'm giving myself my flowers. You get what I'm saying? And that. Nah, man, bits and bobs. He says flawless must have lost the bet with the sky blue hoodie. You know? Nah, man, I keep telling you people, blue is just my favorite color. That's what it is. So I have a lot of blue garms in it. You know what I'm saying? If you watch me, I'm always in either blue, gray, or black. You know what I'm saying? They're my colors. It is what it is, and that. But if you lot are so concerned, you lot can send me clothes in it. You know what I'm saying? Sponsorship. Sponsorship. Give me a sponsorship deal. You know what I'm saying? Tell Adidas, hit me up. Bits and Bobs also says like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Appreciate it, man. Big up everybody supporting. There's a question there I want to ask you actually. Someone asked. Bear with me.
Angelella.
Yeah. Go on, read the question. You'll get to it before. Not even this one. This one. Oh. Eddie O2 says, don't know if you discussed it before, but has City's board been transparent about needing Champions League this season? He may be okay just competing for leagues, which is still at high standard. Of course, I think all City fans, I think I can speak for you lot, want to win the Champions League because you've never won it before.
I think it's interesting because a lot of people say that he has to win the Champions League. I don't think our club are demanding that. I think that's what the general public are demanding. Some City fans, a lot of City fans actually don't love the Champions League. And I know people say, oh, it's because they've not won it. Maybe, but we just don't have a good history with the Champions League since we've been in it. You know, we kind of been clashing with UEFA. So, and obviously the club have as well. So I think there's more elements to it than just, you know, it's we don't like it because we haven't won it. It's not really that. It's more about other stuff. So I think our fans don't really care whether a lot of our fans don't care. It's our players that care. And obviously the club want to win it. A lot of our fans do want to win it. I would like to win it personally, but I wouldn't say sack Pep if he doesn't win it. Because for me, the Champions League is still a cup competition, and cup competitions are unpredictable. Nobody can say, I'm going to go and win that this year. Like even Bayern Munich could say, we're going to go and win it. Get Real Madrid. Madrid have a fantastic game and beat them. It's possible. So I don't think anyone, I think with the league, you can kind of say we're going to go and do it. But I think Champions League is still a cup competition. And I think to rely on that is very risky. I think we'll win it when we win it. I don't think it'll be too long. You know, I think we will win it within the next 5 years, but it's not something that we can say, Pep, you need it this year. And if you don't get it, you're gone. Because then we've got to get someone else in. It's another manager. It's another risk. They may or may not win it. You know, who knows? So look at Chelsea. Chelsea were fantastic under Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
He left. And then they won it under Roberto Di Matteo.
Facts.
Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? They didn't win it under our best manager. So we might win it under our next manager who might not be as good as Pep. Who knows? So we'll see.
Yeah, I hear that. Another question for you. See that they like you? I told you got fans. Why not send them an FC? Big up you. He says GyalDem. So he's talking to Yan City. He says, do City buy Jack Grealish to replace Silva?
Ooh. My only thing, you know what? I do like Grealish, you know, and Grealish likes City.
I'm a fan. He
likes De Bruyne. So I think he would want to come to play with De Bruyne. But I just think Villa will set the price so high that I don't think we'll be able to buy him because they're not going to sell him cheap. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they slam a price tag on him like Tottenham do for Kane. I just don't think we'll be able to buy him. So I think they might try. They have said that they're going to try and get Douglas Luiz back because he only didn't play for City because he couldn't get a visa at our club. So we didn't want to sell him. We kind of had to sell him. And then he got a visa at Villa. So I think we're going to want him back. So I can't see us going and buying Luiz, who we need, because we need a defensive midfielder. And Grealish, I can't see it. So I'd like to say yeah, but I don't think it will happen.
Okay. Shout out One Rovers blog, Bristol Rover fan. He says, big up to you both. Hope you're well. Big up, man. Yeah, man. Bristol Rovers and that out here. I rate that still. He says, Fred Chacha says, yeah, it is my real name, man. I appreciate your content a lot. Keep thriving. Yo, thank you, man. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Stro, this guy always on my case. Shout out my brother. I ain't concerned about your clothes. I'm concerned about the beard, a lack of a trim. And you got Yan City looking nice next to you, shaking my head. Here's the thing. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, she likes that though. Thanks, Stro. You know what I mean? But yeah, you smile away in it. You know, this guy, you both Egypt. But I need to ring my barber and find out if he's even active. I don't know what's going on. I need his beard trimmed. I do. I need to find out. Because when I got the beard trimmed last time, whoo, Lord of mercy. You know what I'm saying? It was fire. Eddie Otu says, thanks for reading my question, Flawless Top G. Yeah, man, of course, we get to all the questions we can. Omar Malik says, smash the likes. Everyone free of charge. Facts. Hit the like button on the video, people. Also says, share the video.
You know There's a question that you missed before that I'll answer because
go on.
It's annoying when you put a question and you don't get answered. Said about Rodrigo being a flop.
That was it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think with him, he's come in to kind of be a Fernandinho replacement. And the problem is, Fernandinho is going to be very difficult to replace. So I think he's a lot slower than Fernandinho. You know, he's less rash. Fernandinho will go in and take someone out if he needs to. Rodri doesn't really do that. So I think I wouldn't say he's a flop, but I'd just say he's not done as well as he was kind of expected to do, I'd say. But I don't know. I think him and Gundogan together are quite slow. So when he plays with Fernandinho, he's much better. So I don't know. I don't think he's a flop yet, but he's not playing at the level that I think he needs to be. That's what I'd say.
Yeah. Why not? Sentiment FC says, I think winning the league is more important for the history of City. Thoughts panel. I'll let you answer first and then I will answer after.
I've always said for years that I think you should dominate at home before you try and dominate abroad. Like if I could swap, because people always say in like, you know, Twitter kind of things like, oh, City would swap all their trophies for the Champions League. I actually wouldn't as a City fan.
Yeah, that's
because for me, seeing my team win 4 or 5 trophies is always going to be better than seeing my team win 1 trophy, regardless of what that trophy is. I think right now, because we've kind of won everything quite recently, I would like to see the Champions League. But if you asked me in 2011, would you rather win the league or the Champions League? I'm picking the league. So
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think for us, we need to rack up as many trophies as we can. And I think that's what the club are trying to do. But yeah, I think right now we need to win the Champions League though. I think we've kind of won everything recently.
Yeah, I think it's I think you hit the nail on the head there. Just at the end, is recency bias. It depends on what you have won recently. If you ask Liverpool fans before they won the Premier League, what would they prefer, the Champions League or the Premier League? They're going to tell you the Premier League. Whereas if you ask a City fan, they're more likely to say a Champions League than the Premier League. When United were going through the golden period they had, obviously I was very ecstatic that United were winning Premier Leagues after Premier League after Premier League. But would I have liked to see United win, say, a couple more Champions Leagues? Yeah, of course, because you still want to be a part of Europe's elite. So it adds to it. Yes, you want to rule the roost at home and have the most trophies in your country, but you also want to be elite in Europe because you got Real Madrid who have won like 13 Champions Leagues. I think behind them is Milan on 7, is it? I think AC Milan have 7. I think it is.
2 on 5, isn't there?
Yeah,
Liverpool,
and then
Bayern Munich on 6.
And Bayern Munich on 6 as well. Yeah, they win it a couple times. Bayern Munich on 6 on 6. Bayern Munich on 6, like you said. I think Ajax are on
Barcelona on 5.
Yeah, Barcelona 5. I think Ajax are like, you got your Ajaxes who are on 4.
Yeah.
I want, as a Manchester United fan, we should be up there with them teams. Your Barcelona's on 5s. To me, you get me, I was Real Madrid are out of this world. But the teams you mentioned, Ajax, you get me, Barcelona, those type of teams who are there. Liverpool, of course, you want to match Liverpool type of thing. But it is what it is. Stroll says, joking aside, everyone comment and smash the like button. This is excellent content. Give them your support. Yeah, man. Big up Stroll each and every time. And yeah, man, people, I'm literally get on Stroll's case because I'm waiting on him to bring a Liverpool show to Sarcasm City TV in it. So the reason why you've not seen a Liverpool show on it is because of Stroll. So I'm just throwing him around and that. He's on Stroll and I'm literally waiting on Stroll to get that boxed. You know what I'm saying? A couple people asking for Ads, who is my young G. Salute to Ads. No, he'll be back on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A tomorrow at 8 p.m. So it'll be myself, Yan City as well, Tox, and Ads will be a special guest. There you go, innit? Got a few people asking for my young G and that. So he'll be on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Let's keep going. There we go. Nah, man, you got fans. Don't tell them chill, man. You know what I'm saying? They just got you on the show tomorrow. There you go. Prime says flawless needs that surgery trim quick. Yeah, I do, fam. This is why I'm hooded up and that. I do, but I'm still handsome, so it's calm. You know what I'm saying? We just keep this moving. You know I'm saying I stream every day and that, but I don't even know if my barber's still open. I need to find out. I'm gonna shout Saeed because we go to the same barber and see what he's saying and that. Neeks here, shout out Neeks. He says Champions League got to be City's target now after getting 4 Premier Leagues. I would say so. I would look at it, but I wouldn't trade it. Like I said, it's a recency bias, like we spoke. You know what I'm saying? No Chelsea show, flawless. Now, because I don't know too many Chelsea fans like that, but like I said to you, Prime, I do have a show idea for you. I'm going to shout you. I'm just organizing some stuff. You know, I'll probably shout you tonight, actually. No time like the present. No time like the present. I'm shout you tonight, Prime, but it's not a Chelsea show. I do have an idea for a show for you, you know what I'm saying? Did who slide in the DMs last night? Nobody slid in the DMs last night. Nobody did. Nobody did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everyone who's asking for ads, I just already explained it, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out my brother Tox in the building. Also, he says the split screen with the logos looks fire. And he spelled fire Fiyah. Salute to my bro Tox. Make sure you go follow him. This was Jan City's idea, and that was when we was trying to set it up, and she was like, "Yeah, do it for that." And I was like, "Yeah, it does look cold still." Andrew Ellis says the best holding midfielder in the league is Matic when on form. No, it's not. And I rate Matic, but no, it's not Matic on form. He's a good squad player, like to bring in for the occasional game or two. He's not as bad as Manchester United fans make out, but he's not. Yeah. Who is the best holding midfielder in the league? It's either Fernandinho or Fabinho, isn't it?
I'd say, for me, you know, I love Fernandinho, so I have to back my guy. But I think Fabinho is younger than Fernandinho. So I'd say, in terms of age, Fabinho, but...
Yeah, it's close. Sorry, I'm laughing at one of these comments. Sorry, go on.
Doing it for years. I can't not rate him.
To me, as much as it pains me to admit it, because they're number one up and number two up, Liverpool and City in that order, it is one of those two. But then you have your likes of Ndidi who's in there. Kante's not really your stereotypical holding. He's not your typical, should I say, holding midfielder type of thing. Yo, these catfishes need to stop lying in it. Sinead did slide in no DMs. She lying people in it. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put that out there and that. Someone said flawless composure when Gyal show up. Of course, man. Man remains cool, calm, and collected at all times, man. This is me. When you ever see me out of character, out of pocket, all the time, look at me, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Out here. Yeah, see, Fred Chacho says, I'd say Fabinho currently or Ndidi. He's in the mix as well. I would say Ndidi.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Bits and Bob says about Matic, LOL, couldn't hold. Matic couldn't hold change, never mind midfield. He's not as bad as people make out. He's not, you get me? He's not as bad as people make out. You know what I'm saying? And that. Yeah, Ndidi here as well says, says Manny Ndidi is level so underrated. I went at United. He was one of my picks. He transforms Manchester United's midfield because then we could play one DM. And then all these attacking midfielders we could fit in, get a better manager, boom. This is why I was back onto the Manchester United thing in the Champions League. This is why I'm predicting Manchester United can win it because we got the players to do it with a better manager. I don't think Oli makes it to March. I think he's gone. He's not making it through the season, put it that way. But I think by January, February, he could be gone. But the board might not want to spend money. So I think if results are going bad and the window shuts, they'll sack him and get Poching. But he better go get him quick before City talk to him or Real Madrid or PSG. Because if Real Madrid and PSG drop out the Champions League into the Europa League.
Flawless. Look.
You know what I'm saying? What's this one? So I go. Sentiment FC says, Talks on tomorrow. Yeah, man. Yeah. Talks will be on tomorrow. We got Sarcasm City podcast at 7. We got special guests on that. And also Sarcasm City Sports Q&A straight after at 8. Flawless, don't avoid my comment. What did you say? The comments be I ain't getting no things. Let me just put it out there in it. This is hella lies on that. Yeah, no one inside my DMs in it. Where is it? Get the comment up. You're on the live. You can do the stream.
It's there, isn't it?
Where?
Can you not see it?
Which comment? Who? Oh, Kante
played that.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm a big fan of Kante, but I'm talking because he reminds me more of Fred and more of a pressing. I'm thinking when I think holding midfield, I'm talking you're more destroyer. You would just sit in front of the back four. You know what I'm saying? Kante is quality though. Like I take Kante.
I don't know if it's that one.
Oh, man's quick enough to throw me under the bus about the show, but not quick enough to get a dream. Facts, you get me? Because one's much easier and it takes much less time and much less effort. You know what I'm saying? See how you didn't answer about the show though, innit? You prick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Stro though, each and every time. Catches on Mondays, you get me on Pi Radio on From a Third Eye View every Monday, 7 p.m. All right, Sinead, relax in it. I won't call you. I just don't know if you're real in it. You know what I'm saying? I says Flawless, I only got fans because of you, bro, taking me on the wing from day one. Thanks, bro. Yeah, man, you my young G. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Soon come. Yeah, me. Soon come. Omar Mali says blame Saeed for all these catfishes. Facts. Bits and pops for Stroll. Lol. know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not watching France. Wait, when is France versus Portugal? What time is it? What time is it? Do you know? You have no clue, do you, Yancy? You just looked at me with a blank
I
expression.
don't watch no international football.
Yeah. Same. I was gonna say the same shit. I think the same shit. Prime says no wonder Flawless needs a trim. Shanae slide in and that. Yeah, she even on socials. I ain't got no follow from her and that. You know what I'm saying? And that. Ain't no social. Catfish. Prove to me you're not in it. If you pop up in socials, I will apologize to you privately and I'll apologize to you on air. In it. You know what I'm saying? You just popped up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lauren said it. She was there from the jump. She says, blame Tanya, man, for again me talking Saeed up in live comments and that. I don't know what happened in it. It was like 3 weeks ago we did a show and it went crazy from there. And it's just been a matter ever since. Here we go. Stroll says, Jan, if you had to swap 3 City players with Liverpool players, who would you swap and why? You can't take the obvious one in Van Dijk.
I think, swap though. Oh,
yes, swap.
God. I'd take Fabinho just because obviously we kind of need someone like him with Fernandinho being out. So yeah, I'd swap him for Rodri. Maybe. It sounds bad. I don't like swapping City players. I would. Oh God, I don't know. That's hard. That's actually hard. I'd say obviously we've got a left back issue, even though Cancelo is playing all right. That's not his position. So you can swap. We can swap Trent. Trent left, he isn't he?
No, Trent's right back.
Trent right. So
yeah,
Robertson.
Yeah. Robertson's the left back.
You can swap Robertson for. You can swap him for Zinchenko, innit?
So you got Robertson for Zinchenko, Fabinho for Rodri, and who's the third one?
Yeah. Oh, that third. Oh, I think it's obviously going to have to be Mane. I like Mane. And you can have Mahrez, not because I don't rate Mahrez, just because he has not really reached his best at Man City. So, yeah, that's my 3.
Okay, all right, that's pretty good free. You make a good manager still. You know your stuff. There's a reason why you're here. Fred Chacha says, question to Jan City. Do you think City need to consider another striking option, considering Aguero is aging and injured mostly, and Jesus isn't really that fire a striker?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that we need a striker. We've I said on a few shows now, we've gone from having like 4 to 1.5. I say 1.5. Aguero, half a season kind of guy. Yeah, so we definitely need to start replacing Aguero because it's inevitable that he will leave eventually. I think I rate Gabby and I think he will stay at City. But obviously he can't do it on his own. So yeah, I think we're being linked at the moment with Haaland. I would quite like Haaland because he's brilliant. I think Felix could fit in quite well at City, but I don't think Atletico are going to want to sell him. I think, but it's between them two, I would say. I don't think for anyone else.
All right. Yeah. Well, 2 here for you. Is this Martinez the one that plays at Inter Milan? You lot asking about only. You lot going wild in the comments. You lot on some sarcasm City time. We're gonna get there. Is that Lautaro Martinez? Is that the one that's at Inter Milan? Or am I tripping?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to know these things, Jan. You're supposed to be the knowledgeable one. There's a Martinez that's at. I swear, what's the name of it? There's the striker, the Argentinian striker. Prime, let us know. I swear that's who he's talking about. There's the Argentinian striker who's at Inter Milan.
Yeah, but it's not him.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Is it not him? All right, that's what I thought he was talking about. All right, here's a question for you. Sorry, I can't pronounce your surname, so I apologize. But oh yeah, that's Rayan. Shout out Rayan. He was on the last GyalDem City podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Yeah, man. Shout out to him. I'm not being rude, not pronouncing your surname. I just don't know how to, and that's what I'm saying. He says, Jan City, do you think City could win both the Prem and Champions League this season? Go on,
No.
say it with chest. You know what I mean? Say it with chest.
You know what? We could be in the word, but we won't. We'll focus on one or the other. What will happen is if the league's going well, we'll focus on that. And if the Champions League's going well, we'll focus on that. I don't think we will go for both, even though I do personally think City play better when they go for all competitions. And that's why we ended up winning 4, because I think we play better, but I just don't think we will. I think you can already see that he's resting players for the Champions League. So,
ooh, you see that already this early in the season. This early. This is early. All right, Molly here.
I'd love to think that we can do it, but I just don't think we will. But I think if we win the league, we're more likely to win the Champions League. That's the thing. But I just don't think the squad. I think the squad got tunnel vision in it.
Okay. Yeah, so Mazo. And yeah, I was right. It is the one that's at Inter Milan. Obviously, United Daily, Lauren saying it, Stroll saying it. Yeah, he's looked cold. Yeah, because JV and Stroll are big fans of him as well. And I've seen him play a few times, and I'm like, yeah, you're a baller. He's Aguero-esque as well. He's Argentinian as well. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. Shout out Bernie. He says, Jan City, do you think Manchester City are more equipped to win the Premier League now that Liverpool have major injuries? Personally, where City are at, I don't think they have it in them.
I think so far we're not really showing the signs of champions, as in winning them games that we shouldn't be winning. If we don't deserve to win, we don't win. So
if we don't deserve to win.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do think we should be challenging for the title. There's no excuse really. I think last season our defense was poor. This season our defense is better. So we need to be a little bit more clinical, but I think that'll come over the season. A lot of our players look a bit tired. They look a bit, I don't know. The form isn't great, but I can't imagine that that's going to last the whole season. So we'll see. I think I always say that defenses are what wins you the title. You know, Company single-handedly has lifted us when we've needed him to. So we'll see. I think Liverpool might struggle. They're doing all right as it is, but I think over a season, if they continue to have the injuries that they've got, I think they will start to struggle. So we'll see. So far, I can't predict this league. I think it's way too early because, you know, I just think nobody. Normally, there's an unbeaten team, if not 1 or 2 at this time. There isn't. So clearly, anyone can beat anyone. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Jeremiah Ojan says, flawless, there's no point saying Ollie out because whenever his job is on the line, the players end up saving him. Now, I'm going to continue to say Ollie out because I don't believe the manager's good enough. Yes, I agree with you in the terms of the players are saved. The players do always save him, but he's literally 3 to 4 bad results from being out of the job. I genuinely believe had Manchester United lost to Everton, he would have been sacked. I genuinely believe that. I say it all the time. He is 2 to 3 to 4 bad results away from being under immense pressure, number 1, and 2, being sacked. It's a question of when, not if. Ollie will be sacked. It's just place your bets. Is it going to be December? Is it going to be January? Is it going to be February? I don't think he's making it to the end of the season. I don't think so. Not in the slightest, because he's not good enough. And eventually that will run out where the players can't save him. Because he won't get a gimme game, like an easier game. Like, you're not going to run into an Everton or out of form, even though I thought United were going to lose that game. You're running into an Everton who have lost 2 on the bounce. If we run into Everton who are playing well, maybe, and they go a goal up, maybe it's a different game. Maybe. So I'm saying. But I hope I'm wrong on Ollie anyway. I say this all the time. Yeah, see, I was right. Prime says it here. Yes, Inter Milan's Martinez gets compared to Aguero. Yeah, he does get paired to him. All right, question for you. United Daily says, would you swap Foden for Greenwood?
Nah.
You all said no straight away, you know.
Nah, Foden is Man City through and through. He's a quality player. He's a very different type of player for England. England don't really tend to produce players like Foden. So, yeah, I love Foden. And he fits in our squad well as well. So, yeah, I wouldn't swap him. But, yeah, I wouldn't swap him.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, you lot, no, don't be beefing in the comments. Obviously, in that manner, but don't beef in the comments, please, man. Like, that community, we ain't like that over here, innit? Don't beef in the comments. Question for you from Stro. He says, Yan City, be honest. Do you rate Walker as a defender? And secondly, do you think Foden would have developed more if he left and had regular game time?
Oh, yes. Walker. Do you know what? I never used to like Walker. I didn't like him at Spurs. I really didn't like him. And when he said that we had no fans, I was like, nah, that's it. Don't like him. So he came in and I was like, please don't get Walker. Please don't get Walker. We signed him. He came in and I hated him for a long time. And then I've just about come round to kind of liking him. So I think this season he has been one of our best players. He has actually been fantastic. Apart from giving away 2 penalties, which sounds a bit crazy, but he actually has been quite good. So I kind of have to rate him this season. Normally I'm a bit on the fence, but I think he's started the season quite well. Obviously he's made 2 massive mistakes. But apart from that, he has been quite good. I don't know. I think he's kind of basically been in the squad without even having to try in recent years because we've had so many issues. Right. I think now that we've got Cancelo, Cancelo's quality. So I don't know if we'll get in a left back or Mendy will get back to fitness. But I think when he has to fight for his place, hopefully he'll get better because, there's more pressure on him. So we'll see. Obviously, he wants to stay as a right back, so he needs to perform well because Cancelo is performing well. So we'll see. But I think he's doing all right this season in particular. Do I think Foden will have developed more? I think he would have got more games. But I do think with him playing next to De Bruyne, obviously they train, together. So I think with him being at the club he loves as well, I think he'll try harder at City to kind of make it. So I don't really agree with kind of loaning people out just because they won't get X amount of games a season. Because I think with City play so many games anyway. If he goes to a club where they only play Premier League games, he's only got, a maximum of 38 games a season. And he wouldn't necessarily start just because he's young. And just because he's left City, he wouldn't necessarily start. So I think, I don't think, he should have gone anywhere. But maybe he would have developed a bit more. Maybe not. Who knows? But I think he's doing all right at City. And he's getting what he deserves now. I think he's getting a decent run of games.
Fair enough. And on the same topic, Ryan says, Yan, what do you think of Roy Keane's comments about Walker? So what did you think of him?
Well, it's Roy Keane, isn't it? He's going to say he's an idiot. I think the challenge was stupid. I don't think he was particularly going to score exactly at that moment. And obviously with us actually having a defence for once, which we haven't had for a few years, I think he didn't need to make that decision. I think if it's like Mendy and Stones, make the challenge in it. But I think with Diaz and Laporte, you can afford to kind of leave that. And I think he should have. Because obviously once it's a penalty, it's a goal. They don't miss like us. So, yeah, I think it's a bit stupid. But I wouldn't say he's a stupid person because of that. Because I think he's actually had a decent season so far. So, yeah.
That's a bit much. Manny says, you man still in this hashtag Ollie out. You man still in this hashtag Ollie out camp. Leave that and join me in the hashtag Poching camp. Saeed voice, he's magic, Mauricio Pochettino. Yeah, shout out my Don Saeed. And I'm in both. I'm in both camps. You get me? I'm on both them hashtags. I'm hashtag Ollie out, hashtag Pochin. I'm on both me. You know what I'm saying? And that's me though. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yes, Omar Mali is right. Smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Andrew Ellis here says, I don't rate Poch as highly as I do Nagelsmann and Ten Hag. I hear that. We had the debate when we did the ManDem United Central. So we did a special shout out Don Saeed, the ManDem United Central podcast collab. And we all gave our 3 top picks for managers we want to see on the Manchester United shortlist. If I remember correctly, JV went with, you'll have to go and watch it, but JV went with Allegri, Poch, and Nagelsmann, I think. I went Poch, Allegri, Ancelotti. Saeed went Poch, Nagelsmann, and I cannot remember his third, but go watch that show. But yeah, it's what's it called? I'd take any of these operators. I'd take a Ten Hag, a Nagelsmann, a Poch, Ancelotti, whoever. Like, because I think with a good manager, we have a very good squad. We could get great results, but that's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Sentiment FC says, "Hey, Flawless got the green light, good to go." I didn't get no green light in that, fam. I don't know what you talking about in that. You know what I'm saying? See that? This is example right here. What Stroll's saying, people bear in mind, Yan City is a City fan, Stroll is a Liverpool fan, and he said, "Me and Yan City are in the keep Ollie forever camp." That tells you all you need to know, Manchester United fans. Jeremiah Ojan says, "If we win the Carabao Cup, will you still be Ollie out, Flo?" Yes, because we're not built on winning Carabao Cups and stuff. The reason why I'm Ollie out is much more deep rooted than just winning a trophy. Won't just master unless it's a Premier League or a Champions League. That's when I'll change it. Like, I'm asking for consistency. I'm asking for a distinctive pattern of play. I'm asking for you to get the best out of what you've got, and you're not. How you have this quality squad? United's attacking options are ridiculous. Our attacking, but we struggle to score goals and create. Our attacking options are ridiculous. Alongside City, Liverpool, all right, they're the top two. Outside of that, us and Chelsea, that's it. There's no way that how are Leicester top of the league? Who's top of the league? Leicester top of the league. Yeah. It's Leicester, isn't it? Southampton are like second or third. How are we getting outperformed by Leicester City and Southampton? They don't have our squads. So that falls on the manager. There isn't one play. We would not swap. We wouldn't take any of their players. Who we take? We ain't taking the James Ward-Prowse.
You know what? I think Ole is kind of a little bit being saved this season so far, because even though you're 14th, because City are 10th, he's probably saying, well, City are 10th. So it's kind of like, I think the way this season's gone so far, it's not going to end like this, put it that way.
It's not going to end. But you know why I give Pep a Bly? Because he's won you back-to-back Champions Leagues. I mean, back-to-back Premier Leagues. He's won you domestic trebles. He's won everything by the Champions League. I'm all about that. You get, for me personally, how I look at it is I give you time based on your resume and what you've done. If Ollie had, because people always compare, they give Fergie time. Fergie won a European trophy with Aberdeen. He had a resume beforehand. He came in. So you give him time. Klopp, people are like, Klopp didn't win to his 4th or 5th year. What? He won a league title with Dortmund in Germany. You know how hard that is to top of that back. He got to a Champions League final. He had done things of note on his resume. Ollie has nothing of note on his resume. And we expect him to come here and all of a sudden turn Manchester United into Premier League winners or Champions League winners. It's like, come on, man. It's for real. Prime, where's his comment? Prime here said this something. He said, on a real though, if/when Ollie leaves, Man United will be worse in capital letters. It could be, but we're bad now. So it's like, all right, let's go. We can't get any worse. We're at the bottom of the barrel right now. The only way is up. If you're at the bottom, the only way is up. Literally. How can it get worse? You know what I mean? Look at our home record teams. You got teams from the capital pitching up at Old Trafford, calm and winning. You know what I mean? Unless we get beat 7-1 by Spurs, it can't get any worse than 3-1 against Palace and the draw against Chelsea and, oh, Lord, mercy, man. You lot, oh, my God. The loss against Arsenal, that one hurt me. You know what I mean? That one hurt me. It's nuts. Omar Mali is here. Says, I need to go, Flawless. Thanks to both of you. Love the content, bro. Have a nice evening. Salute to you. We hope everyone's appreciating this content during lockdown as well. You get what I'm saying, and I hope everyone's doing well during lockdown. And you get me, staying productive, staying safe. You get what I'm saying, and that. Ryan here says, Flawless. Why does Ollie not play Pogba further forward? He'd be miles better than Bruno if he did. Because Ollie's. You answered your own. You know why? Because Ollie's just not good enough as a manager. That's why. Everybody can see it. I can see it. Ryan, you as a Liverpool can see it. Jan City as a Manchester City fan can see it. Everybody can see by Ollie that Pogba needs to play further forward. You can't get him all. You can get them in the same team. He just doesn't know how to. And this is one of my biggest critiques of him. Because it's like, how do you have all these? You first and foremost, Ollie said, I'm going to build a team around Pogba, number 1. Number 2, he signed Bruno. Number 3, he signed Donny. So these are your players. So surely you have some form of plan. But clearly he doesn't. Shout out to my Don Said. What did he say? Freestyle football. It's just not good enough, man. You know what I'm saying? And every time I talk about it, it really annoys me. It's a simple fix. You have an attacking midfielder, play him as an attacking midfielder. Like, I don't understand why that's so difficult. Here's what it is. Lauren, you trolling. She said, I'd say swap Bruno and James Ward-Prowse. At least you keep holding the ball. Yeah, you taking liberties and that. Yeah, yeah, I mean, you Arsenal fans and that. You know what I'm saying? He's not got slapped up at home and that. You know what I'm saying? Ad says, Flawless, you're my big bro, but with that hoodie on, you look like the little one. You got jokes and that. Love, little bro. Prime says, trust me, it can get worse. Remember, Arsenal fans said sack Wenger, it can't get worse. But here's the thing, all right, so my response to that is just say, for instance, United do sack Ollie, and then they get Poch in, and then it gets worse. That doesn't mean Ollie was the right man. It don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? It don't work like that. That's like being in a relationship. You and the girl don't work out. You get with someone else, and it don't work out with her. You don't go back to the ex. That doesn't mean that works out. Like, I don't understand. To me, the two don't correlate. It's not related at all. Yan City's laughing because she knows I'm spot on. Tell me I'm lying, innit? Tell me I'm lying. You like the analogy as well, innit?
Nah, I think he will go regardless. I think the difference between Wenger is Wenger was at Arsenal so long that it was obviously going to be like a post-Fergie at Man United. Do you know what I mean? Every single player that's there had come from Fergie and spent their whole career under Fergie, whereas that's not the case for Man United. So I think it'll be different. So like Wenger's the same as well. So
I hear what you're saying. Ryan, see, you spot on. This is what I'm saying. And this is a Liverpool fan saying this. He said Pogba would be the best midfielder in the world if he was played right. This is what I'm saying. He has all the attributes. And Lauren, I like you, yeah, but the disrespect you're showing to Martial in the comments, yeah, I'm going to time you out in it. Say one more bad thing, yeah, about Martial, I'm going to time you out. Don't even be sending, you get me, for my dogs like that. But on top of Pogba, yes, as an attacking midfielder, he can do everything. Right foot, left foot, short passing, long passing, can dribble, can take on players, score. There isn't another central midfielder who can do them type of things. But for some reason, we play him as a 6 and have De Gea picking up the ball off him. You get me? I mean, him picking the ball up off De Gea on the edge of our D and that, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Or tracking fullbacks and all this type of nonsense. It's all struppiness, you know what I'm saying? And that. Don't ever compare Lacazette to Martial either, Lauren. I'm going to time you out myself in it. She's taking liberty. Yeah, serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, rah, whatever, in it. You just got slapped up by Villa 3-0 and that, playing a 0. He's playing a 0-9-1 and that. You get me? Someone said Aubameyang the most expensive left wing back ever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But all right, let's start closing out the show in it. We hope you appreciate the content, people. Where was we gonna go? Oh yeah, so season so far. So we'll go with you, Yancy. How is the season? What's your season review so far? On a scale of yeah. Just give us your thoughts on it. I won't ask for a number.
Yeah, I've said it before. I think we've started slowly. I don't think we're where we want to be. Obviously didn't want to lose this early. But in our defense, when we did lose that game, we hadn't sorted our defensive issues out, and now we have.
This made me laugh. Sorry to cut you off. Sentiment FC says loud mid-table beef Arsenal and United home record is embarrassing. We gonna beef. Here's the thing. You know what it is? United and Arsenal, yeah, because we have the two most shameless fan bases on social media and the loudest. We're always gonna butt heads and we're always gonna beef. It don't matter. We could both be in League One and I'd still be here sending shots. Like it's like Tom and Jerry. That's what it is. United and Arsenal is Tom and Jerry. Like if you watch Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, as soon as they see each other, it's just on sight. You know what I'm saying? Like the Roadrunner and what was the name of the guy who was always trying to catch the Roadrunner? Who was it? Oh, come on, cartoons, man. I know you need to watch cartoons, but you get my point. Oh, who was the one who was always trying to catch the rabbit? The white guy in it. Who's always, you get me, with the shotgun, who's always trying to catch the rabbit. You get my point anyway. We 50 Cent and Ja Rule. We gonna beef for a lifetime in it. Like I'm gonna be 60, 70 talking on this mic, yeah, still beefing Arsenal fans in it in 50 years time and like still. But yeah, sorry, going back onto your point, I just have to say that Elmer Fudd, that was it. Elmer Fudd, my guy. So I fuck with you, you get what I'm saying? Go on, Yancy. Sorry to cut you off. Start again. My apologies. That crap you up.
Nah, yeah, I just think we started slow. You know, we had a lot of defensive issues at the beginning. We've still got issues with not being clinical enough. So we need to improve, but I don't think our start is as bad as some people make out, you know, because like people say, oh yeah, Leicester 5-3, even though it's not the best result. everyone's lost. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a case of, you know, we're losing games and everyone else is winning. Because last season when we lost quite early on, everyone else was still winning. You know, Liverpool were unbeaten. At that point, I think other teams were unbeaten as well. They weren't the only ones. And obviously when we got beat, it was a big blow. Whereas I think now, you know, we win our game in hand and we're right up there at the top of the table, fight, you know, 2 points off the top or something daft. So I don't think it's as bad as people say. Obviously, a draw with Liverpool was 2 points drop for us because we're at home. But yeah, they haven't gone clear of us. So I think we'll get better and I think we will challenge for the title, but we haven't started well. That's
Right, fair enough. In terms of United, the season review so far has been what I expected. Inconsistency, like that's what it is. Sometimes we great, sometimes we terrible. Like that's what we are. The only thing consistent about Manchester United is our inconsistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are consistently inconsistent. I almost said that the wrong way around, but I got it right. But that's what we are. This is why results don't shock me. It's hard to predict. I'm like, if I just look at it like, all right, if 2 or 3 of our players turn up, our better players, we can win this game. Like Everton, I predicted Manchester United to lose, but I'm like, we have a better team than Everton. So if these players show up, we'll win the game. And Bruno showing up, you know what I'm saying? Like Bruno showing up with a couple pieces of individual magic. Rashford played well. Martial played well. Mata played well. United won the game comfortably in the end. Comfortably. So that's like, okay. But yeah, season so far is what I expected. Am I happy about it? No. I expected it. That's why you don't hear me ranting and raving on shows, because it's like, 1, I'm not becoming a meme. 2, I've been Ollie out for over a year now. So it's like, this is no shock whatsoever. Like you just have to get strapped in. You know, it's a roller coaster ride, innit? Get strapped in, innit? There's gonna be some good moments. There's gonna be a lot of scary moments, and that's gonna, for every 5-0 Leipzig, there'll be a 6-1 at home to Spurs. You know what I'm saying? For every 4-1 Newcastle, there'll be a 3-1 loss to Crystal Palace at home. So, well, as soon as the manager's gone, boom. As soon as the manager's gone, United will kick into gear. This is why I think we'll finish in the top 4. I've said this because this team is capable of going on a run. Definitely. Here we go. Once I'm just having a look here now at some of the comments. You lot going hammered Arsenal in the comments. I love football, man. It's great. It's great. Ad says, Flawless and Yama, oldest speaking facts. Big up. Salute to you, my young G, each and every time. He said, Fred played well. Why say Mata and not Fred? Fix up Flawless. I was talking more the attacking players, but yes, Fred did play well. I'm talking the attacking players. Mata, the way he linked up. I mentioned the front 4. Rashford, Martial, Bruno, Mata, innit? Like, them 4 did the business going forward, is what I'm saying. DA, I gotta get this in. He says, Obama who has disappeared since he signed the thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? Facts. Big facts. You lot going ham in the comments. Yo, to everyone watching again, let me say this. Please make sure right now you hit the, oh yeah, you gotta give you I'll let you read this, innit? Get your flowers in there. There you go. Let's see his response to that, innit? But I agree with that. He's spot on. But yes, as I was saying, please, oh, you got another one in it. There you go. So you got fans in that. Yeah, I'm gonna let you bask in the glory in that.
Thank you.
Just gonna keep going in that. Hi, guy. What's he saying there? Nathaniel, the flawless gunner, says big up. I feel like Gunner or is that gunner? Says big up, flawless Arsenal fan. Salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect. But yeah, as I was saying, everyone who's watching this live right now on the YouTube, please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this back or you're watching this back right now. I gotta read this, yeah. Talks like Egypt, you know. Talks like Egypt, you know. Aaron says, toxic straight to the straight and forward to the point. So you got fans, you know what I'm saying? Shout Manny. See? You saying you ain't got fans in it. I'll let you bash. You're gonna start blushing now, innit?
Your fans that are saying hi to me. That's
no. They fans of you, innit? Yeah, if they didn't like you, they would say, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, right, what's going on here? They would flame you in that. Look at you, innit? Take your flowers, innit? Yeah, I mean, you blush and take your flowers, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Ads. He says, big up my people. Flawless, shout you later, brother. Yeah, man, shout me, innit? I presume you'll be on Indiana's thing and that. See, here we go. Look, we're gonna keep this rolling, innit? I'll let you read this, innit? Shout out Eddie Otto. I'll say, he says, Yannis fired, though. It has to be said. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. You know, what's your response to that? You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
There we go, innit? Yeah, here we go. I mean, hair out and that, flowing and that. Okay, Yan City, innit? Let's just keep this going and that, you know what I'm saying? She hella embarrassed right now, you know what I'm saying? I love this because this is rare for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying hi to you, Yan City. See, Manny's saying specifically he's talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, get me, shout out my dumb Manny and that, you know what I'm saying? I said there's more of the, get me, the Yan City fan club coming in, you know what I'm saying? And that. This is Yan City, you know what I'm saying? This is your peoples and that. This is your city, you know what I'm saying? It's not even Sarcasm City TV no more. Yan City TV now, innit? Yeah. Anything you want to say to your people, you want to address your people?
Thanks, innit?
Yo, see, even DA underscore says big up Yan, but fuck City. You know what I mean? Prime. See, everyone saying it. See, even Prime saying Eddie ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? See, we're going to keep this going. Jan's blushing bare. You have a fan club. Yeah, Jan's all going under. I'm going to keep this going in it. As long as you keep, we're going to keep this rolling all night, people. Innit?
No,
yeah, we are. Look at you, composure, woman. Composure. Where's your composure? I can't even say lads. Composure, girl. Composure. I'm having bare fun, you know. See, yeah, real talk, no bants. You look phenomenal tonight. There you go, innit? It's no bants.
Thank you, Kat.
There you go, innit? See, Ed says yes, Ladimus, bro. Dominant Rich FC says Yan City exclamation mark. See, I told you. See, yeah, see, look in the pulse. He says Yan City also composure now. I love it. I love Toxie ain't wrong, says Stro. There we go. Why not? And says Yan couldn't take a compliment if he was oxtail and don't. Yeah, we see. These are trying to get rid of me. You want me to remove myself?
Just reminded me, you owe me oxtail.
Who owes you oxtail? I do. Why do I owe you oxtail? Why do I owe you oxtail?
Remember?
Why do I owe you oxtail? Let's get into that.
Remember? I said when I come to yours, you better have oxtail, and I came to yours and there was no oxtail.
I didn't agree to this. You know what I'm saying? You asked. I didn't agree to this and that. I didn't agree to this. Yan City, gonna lie. It's not like I was like, yeah, I get you oxtail. On a real though, hashtag Yan City in hashtag flawless. I'll leave if you like. If you like, I say hashtag flawless. I'll leave you with Yan City by itself. You lot actually can catch her 11:30 every Saturday on the GyalDem City podcast. You get me? It's herself. You know what I'm saying? This side and Rose, you get what I'm saying? So you can catch her, you get me? You can look at her, you can compliment her, all that stuff and that. You know what I'm saying? Even Laura Wood saying it, yo, I'd be hella embarrassed. I'd be hella right now if I was you. I'd be closing the thing and that. Yeah, she's going under and that. Here we go. See, even Toxic saying that I'm ignoring my son to tune in and look at you as Amazo was supposed to read in my story 20 minutes ago. There you go. I'm saying. Make sure Manny as well, fake football fan TV. That's my guy. He says, Yana said hi on Twitter. All right. Manny says, wait, when I come to yours, hashtag Yan City. I've known Yan City for years, innit? You know what I'm saying? I've known her for years and that. But yeah, she was here. We shot a couple weeks ago when we did Sarcasm City podcast. It was a couple weeks ago. Well, yeah, Yan City, my peoples and that. This is why I can give her shit and she can give me shit and it's cool. But right. Anyway, like I was saying, last bit of the show. Make sure you hit the like. Where else you get entertainment? Say that again. Yeah. I'll move myself in it. All right.
Nah, don't do that. What the fuck? I
don't want to be on this side. I feel dirty in that. You know what I'm saying? And that. All right, go back. There we go. There we go. Yeah, seriously, yeah, we composure, people. Yan City lost all composure in that. Composure. Yeah, me. She is, but right, innit? Yeah, me. I'll let you get your composure back because you are going under. Bless your cotton socks. Right, where was we at to? I forgot. These lot have lost my mind, innit?
Did the season review, innit?
Okay, so expectations for the rest of the season. Then. What's your expectations now? What are you looking for?
I'd expect us obviously to be in a title race. I think we should be winning it really, but I know how unpredictable the season is. And obviously there's already a lot of people out with injuries, and like COVID and stuff. So I don't think this season's gonna go quite how it normally does. So we'll see, but I'd expect us to at least fight for the title. And I think we definitely need to be going further in the Champions League.
Okay, so what I want to ask you then is, say you finish second and get to the Champions League final but get beat. Obviously, you won't be happy about finishing second and getting beat, but that's not. You won't look at that. All right, disappointing season. I'm trying to say, like, would you look at that as, is it a stepping stone? Yes.
Yeah, it's progress in the Champions League. But I would like to think if we don't make it to the Champions League, or if we don't make it as far in the Champions League, that we win the league. But yeah, it could be, like you say, we could end up finishing second and not make it. That's why I always think it's dangerous to go for the Champions League. And I think our club, for the past couple of seasons, have been focusing more on the Champions League. And with it being a knockout competition, it's dangerous. Like, I even think last season, Lyon over 2 legs, maybe we don't go out.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think over 2 legs, I think over 2 legs, you lot beat them. Yeah, I agree with that.
So things like that, we didn't know at the start of the season that was going to be the case. We assumed it would be a knockout 2 legs. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's dangerous to go for the Champions League. But we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Stroll here says, I'm going to respond to this as well. He says, with our injuries, he's a Liverpool fan, people, you must be clear favourites. Would you agree? Surely if you don't win it, is that a bad season if you don't go far in the Champions League as well? I think you have to be favourite. In the Premier League, I had picked, once Liverpool had signed Jota and Thiago, I was like, Liverpool are my favourites. But with the injuries they've got, I got to look at you. I have to look at City. Even though you aren't that impressive, you are still better equipped than Liverpool, I would say. What's your thoughts?
Well, I'd agree. I said the last 2 seasons when people asked who do you think will win the title, and I said that I think squad-wise, we have a bigger squad to cope with injuries than Liverpool. So I was like, if they get a significant amount of injuries, not just a player out for 1 game or 2 games, people out for months, then, you know, they would struggle. But it's tended to be City that have had the players out. Like, even this season, Liverpool have got 15 out. We had 16 out. So even this season where it looks like Liverpool have got loads of injuries and we haven't, we actually have, I think it's 16-16 now with Salah out. But we've had a lot of injuries as well. But we should still, with our squad, be winning the league, I think.
The
other teams around us, like Tottenham, it's a possibility. But I think Tottenham probably need to get close. I don't think they're just going to come from nowhere and then win it straight away. Like, they didn't even finish top 4 last season. So I don't think they're going to go from not finishing top 4 to winning it. But you never know. And I think Chelsea have got the squad to do it. But I don't know if Lampard has the experience. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think we should be expected to win it. I think it will be a failure in the league if we don't win it, to be honest.
I hear that. So Champions League, you're looking at further, and then obviously Premier League being in a title race and winning it, considering what's going on with Liverpool. That's how I'd look at it if I was a City fan. Now I hear that. In terms of United expectations, depends when Ollie gets sacked. That's how I'm looking at it. Yeah. The sooner he gets sacked, the more my expectations go, depending on how far we are of top 4. Because similar to what I said earlier about the Champions League and there not being many strong teams, the Premier League's the same. Liverpool are much worse this season because of the injuries. City are not the same. You David Silva-less. You could say Chelsea are better. And then everyone else you're looking at, I'm like, I don't fear anybody else. And like I said, with a proper manager, if someone utilized Manchester United's squad to the fullest, we comfortably get in the top 4. Comfortably get in the top 4. We finished 3rd last season and have a better team. We signed Tellers and Donny, and Cavani we added to what we already had. Yeah. Now we get a full season of Bruno. And when you say things like this, it makes me go, this manager's getting away with murder. Absolutely. The fact that we're 13th or whatever, like, how do you have a better squad? And the league is worse. The 2 people you're trying to catch are now worse. They're still ahead. Like, I'm not saying United should finish above City and Liverpool. To me, they're still going to be 1 and 2, whichever order you have. But it's like City lost David Silva. Aguero's injured. Fernandinho's been injured. Liverpool have lost 8 first choice players, as Stroll says there in the comments. That's wild. But yet we're languishing behind Southampton and all these teams and Spurs and Leicester and Wolves and whoever else, and it's a mazo. It is a mazo. It's nuts. Yes, Sentiment FC says here, this, for some reason they're speaking about Spurs because we're talking about who's going to win the league. Because Lauren said she'd like to see Leicester run away with it. I can't be asked with Liverpool City. Yeah, I'd rather see anyone but Liverpool and City. It's the worst. The fact that them two are in it. That's my worst fears confirmed. Adding the fact Leeds are in the Premier League as well. My head hurts. You know what I'm saying? I want Liverpool. I want Leeds to get relegated so bad. I want them to get relegated so bad. I'm saying fuck Leeds. It is what it is. People are like, yeah, for the rivalry, not F that. I want to see City. Like, I didn't want to see City get promoted. I'm still pissed about. Look, now they don't go away. Is what it is. Oh yeah, someone said you got a cracking smile as well, Yan City, but I can't find a comment on that.
Thank you.
There you go. See, you getting hella compliments. I told you got fans. See, I'm just gonna let you all know in it. When me and Yan City talk off air and that, she was like, "Yeah, I ain't got fans. You got fans." Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you have more fans. This is your this is her show, by the way, people. I'm not supposed to be here. This is GyalDem City. You know what I'm saying? This is their slot. ManDem United happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5. GyalDem City is Saturdays 11:30. You hear me? AM UK time. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I think we've covered everything. I'm saying. Oh yeah, facts. This is big facts. Flawless ones, Liverpool City and Leeds to get relegated. I know you from, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And then just play you lot occasionally in like a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup and that. I want to see you have success. I don't want you to go out of existence. That's a bit strong, but you know, couple relegations would be great. You know what I'm saying? League 1, League 2 stuff. Fantastic. What's your thoughts on that? Are you as petty as me in terms of rivalry? You'd love to see United get relegated and not come back.
Do you know what? Yeah. I've never seen United get relegated in my life, innit? So, you know, it would be nice. But saying that, it's nicer to see them struggle in the same league in a way, because, you know, if we can win something that they're not doing well in, innit, then it just shows.
Yeah, it is what it is. Shout out Ram. He says, "What's up, guys? Salute to Ram each and every time." My G Ram. He's a Liverpool fan also. But yeah, man, one of the more level. That being said, most Liverpool fans on social media that I know are fairly level-headed. You got Ryan, you got Ram Stroh, of course. Like, it's mad. I'm saying. Here we go. Stroll says, Ram, basically everyone is complimenting John. Yeah. So yeah, Ram, the pressure's on you now. Now you gotta give her a 10-10 compliment now, Yan. Ram, you hear me? Ram, Yan, fucking hell. But yeah, Ram, you have to give Yan City a 10-10 compliment now. Pressure's on, but you can type it in it. You know what I'm saying? Ryan says, flawless. Who would you rather win it? City or Liverpool? It's tough because, like I said, Liverpool number 1 up, City are number 2 up. I hate you both, innit? Like, I'd rather see you both lose it. So I just know rather win it. There's no right. It's like City winning it slightly softens the blow because you're a Manchester team. That's literally it.
You know what? To be honest, I think for you it has to be City simply because if Liverpool win the title, they go on 20. So I don't think. Because at the moment, that's what you've got over Liverpool.
That's true, but then I just don't want to see you. I'm petty. I don't want to see you have any form of success anyway, innit? Like, I hate that.
Come to the parade with me if you want.
Say that again. What was that?
Come to the parade with me if you win it.
Why would I want to do? Unless you're taking me to Asda across the road to get me to buy me some snacks.
The parade town, innit?
Nah, you can buy. Is it in town? I thought it'd be near the MT. Did it? You know what I'm saying? Is it not? Is it in town? Well, the shop's in town.
Town hall, innit?
Is it town hall? Well, the shop's there. You can buy me a bottle of JD in it. I'm gonna drown my sorrows in that. You know what I'm saying? Parade and that. Eddie O2 says, big up to Flawless, Yan, all you guys in the chat. Keep up the good content. Keep the good content coming, Flawless. Good night, guys. I appreciate it. You get what I'm saying and that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Stroll says, Flawless don't want to see that happen again. I had him rattled. Facts, yo, in it. Like, see Liverpool win the league. It's just I thought in my lifetime I wouldn't have to go through that, in it. And City would see Manchester City with the Aguero moment happen. And I was right near the ground when it happened as well. That was one of the worst feelings. And the Liverpool one is just as bad, in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ram says, no, very good at compliments. Can't think of anything original. I'll try. Yo, just
you don't need to lie.
Yeah, you do, man, innit? Just compliment her, innit? Or you can go, just remix one of the ones in the chat. You know what I'm saying, Ram? Just remix one of the ones in the chat or something. You know what I'm saying? What comes to mind when you see her? You know what I'm saying? See, I told you got fans. Yeah, he's there thinking about it. And right? I know,
Like he don't even have no compliment, which means he ain't got one.
No. He just shy. That's what it is. Not everyone's just fluent like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's a tox. You get me, or stroll. You know what I mean? You just used to people just being like, yeah, bomb, you look good, you look fire, blah, blah, blah. Like people being like, man, you like, nah, man. Ram's chilled, he's younger as well. Does he go understand? That's what it is. But yeah, see, you got fans. We talking after this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have done, this show's gone on longer than we expected. We have done Prime hit the nail on the head. Just say she's attractive, simple. Prime went straight to the point. He Roy Keane the thing in it. You know what I'm saying? He called you attractive.
Nah, thank you, but you know, you have to force people.
No, the force it. Nah, he's saying that himself. Yeah, Prime didn't have to say that. Yeah, I mean, he's got Ram's number. He could have rang him, but yes. This is kind of turned into an episode of Sarcasm City at the same time, but we hope you enjoy we hope that you enjoy obviously the bants alongside the football talk as well. But like I stated, this was GyalDem City meets the ManDem United podcast. You can find the GyalDem City podcast on Sarcasm City TV. It goes live every Saturday, 11:30, hosted by Yan. You know what I'm saying? I always keep doing that the wrong way around. Hosted by Yan City and Rose. They talk everything Manchester City. Also, they talk everything Manchester City, also over Premier League clubs. And of course, you get the ManDem United podcast hosted by myself and JV. You get that every Tuesday and every Thursday at 5 p.m. discussing everything Manchester United. Oh, there we go. Yo, Prime Ram knocked out the park. But you get man said, hella, you know. Okay, wow. Let's go, Ram.
Yeah,
let's go, Ram. Yeah. Ram knocked that. He said, Yan, you looking hella fine. Wait, Yan, you looking hella fine. Your smile brightening the shitty weather in Wales. There you go. You brightening up man's day and that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ram out here. See, this is a real one.
Yeah, I know him. So.
Shout out to many Rich FC. Yan is attractive, but I'm more impressed with the smarts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? My like Ram, big up Ram. But yeah, people. Talks smile. I said 30-40 for sure. Is what it is. But yes, before we do close the show out, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Please hit the like button, share it across all your socials, and subscribe to the channel. Go to YouTube, type in Sarcasm City, hit the notification bell. This podcast and all the other podcasts on Sarcasm City TV are also available on audio platforms. So audio only platform, should I say. So wherever you listen to the podcast, type in Sarcasm City, you'll be able to find GyalDem City, ManDem United, Sarcasm City podcast, etc. So SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever else. You know what I'm saying? Wherever else. Yan City, anything you want to add before we go?
No, thanks for tuning in. Catch us tomorrow on what's it called? Sarcasm City question and answer show.
Yeah. Sports Q&A. So yeah, the Yan City fan club, she'll be back in it. You get me? All 34 teeth showing and that. You get me? Hair down and that. She gonna have the hair wet and that. You get what I'm saying? Yan City gonna come on looking good for you lot.
Right.
There we go. Now I'm saying tomorrow is gonna be wet. That's what I'm saying, innit? You're gonna wait up for the people you gotta give the fans what they want. You got fans now. You know what I'm saying?
Your fans.
No. These people don't compliment. You think these people don't compliment me like that? The amount of compliments Strolls give you, Strolls give you more compliments in this chat than he has done in the entire time I've known him. And I've known him like 6-7 years and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So in a 7-year period, he's not complimented me as much as he's compared you in it. See?
You know, I actually see red. Nice. Yeah.
Look at that. Yan City wear something red. Yeah, she looks good in red. Ain't that right, Yan City? She does look good in red still. She look good in red, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yan City. See, DA_ says Yan City FC and that. That's a fan club. You know what I'm saying? Fan club. Let them know. We will be adding also as well underneath this video. We will have the socials for everybody. So Yan City socials will be underneath there, as well as mine will be underneath as well. Get me? Looking like a head and shoulders model. You get what I'm saying? And that out here. You know me? Out here. Serious sentiment FC. They want to see your face. I said, Yan can't see behind your hand and that, innit? You covering your face.
I always do that. Like, I just sit like that.
Get your flowers and that in it. Show all them teeth in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Yan City. Let them know where they can find you as well, actually. Let them know the socials.
At Yannicka on Twitter, which is below. I have YouTube, but there's not really much on it. But it's Yan City, ENT. And yeah, I'm normally on Sarcasm City anyway. So
Yeah, she's here. She's on the sports Q&A. She's a host on that also, which goes live. See, Prime saying they don't even need my socials on that, so I'm not even gonna give them. This is one your socials. You know what I'm saying? They don't want my socials. But yeah, you shout out to Flawless, first time seeing you. Keep the thing going. Godspeed. Yo, Dominic Rich, appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, much
You're
appreciated.
from America, Dominic.
Yo, salute, man. You know what I'm saying? See, you worldwide with the fan base, and I want to hear you ain't got fans. You know what I'm saying? See, you were toxic saying it, and he knows you. Man said, yeah, let me know where I can find you.
He's got my number in it.
Yeah, there you go, in it. You know what I'm saying? And that. But yes, people. Well, this has been entertaining. Very entertaining. I hope you've enjoyed the bants with the football talk as well in it. We try and give a crossover here. But this has been the GyalDem City podcast meets the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. We'll be back tomorrow, the Sarcasm City podcast live at 7 p.m. And then straight after at 8 p.m, the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, which will be myself, Tox, and the lovely Yan City as well will be on there. But yes, we hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you very much for tuning in.